X won the sports. How you did that?
Well, we just brought our A game, you know. Everybody stepped it up out there. I think we stayed within ourselves and decided that it would be a good strategy to try and score more points than our opponents within the allotted time.
FuzzJockRadio.
Ready, now!
Whoa, guys. Welcome. We are back. We are back. Live and in fact. Whoa. Hi. We're back, guys.
Hey. Hi. We're back.
This is FuzzJockRadio, Season 3, Episode 21. And we are your hosts of this podcast, FuzzJockRadio. I am your host, Fuzzy. There's a host from California. His name is
C-Dubs.
And then there's another host from Minnesota named
James.
C-Dubs. I thought you were going to say James, and then James was going to say C-Dubs. And then I was going to be all confused, but you guys are playing nice tonight.
We've done that before.
You guys like to pick on me a lot, so I appreciate you not picking on me today.
Oh, yeah?
No problem.
Because it's my birthday. Did you know that?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Not really. It's not.
How do you
It's
know?
not, though. I know when your birthday is.
Do you think the audience does, though?
Well,
I'm looking
I
at
mean,
it.
they're probably questioning it now.
They are probably questioning it. And if I wanted...
Can't go back on that.
Darn it. Oh, now you're picking on me.
Ooh.
Yeah, James.
How was your day?
My
How was
day,
your day?
my day.
How was your day?
You asking me how my day was? Wow.
Yes.
Wow, I can't believe that. I just really can't believe it, guys. I can't believe that you're asking me how my day is. It's because it's been one of those type of days that I can't do this. I just can't do this. I was gonna play off that I was crabby and that I was having a horrible day because I was telling the boys that I'm not crabby, but I'm gonna play it off. So just pretend that I'm really crabby, and don't tell me that I'm crabby because then I will be really crabby. I'm not, and it's really hard for me to do that. It's not my birthday. I'm not crabby, and this is FuzzJockRadio. How's your day, James? How's your week? What was up?
You're still cool, though.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be your birthday to be cool, dude.
Sure.
You don't have to be crabby to be cool anymore.
Sure. That's what you say.
Not in these times.
Okay. Wink, wink. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
James, how was your week? What's up, bro?
Oh, just stowing away in the basement, making plans.
Plans for what?
For I don't know, maybe a tree fort.
Ooh. Really?
Tree fort's awesome idea.
I'd always
I think that's awesome
like to have a
idea,
tree
too.
fort.
Yeah.
And I got to start planning it because it's going to be a while until we can source our wood. Wood is hard to source in these times.
Are you growing your own tree?
No. But I know a guy.
He's got a store-bought tree.
Oh boy, I hope it was locally grown. If it's a store-bought tree, I hope
partially.
it was locally grown.
Partially.
Okay.
It grew part of its life locally.
C-Dubs, how was your week?
My week was good. I
Yeah?
got some wrestling figurines and some nice. I got a Sting and a bunch of other AEW ones. So I'm really happy about those.
That's nice.
I'm playing with those all week.
Fun. You like those
Is
wrestling
Is the
figurines.
Sting one have the black and white face paint?
It does.
Okay.
What other colors?
Never gonna see him in the Ultimate Warrior style get up ever again.
The Surfer Sting.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the like some great nod for them to do at this upcoming beach event they have Sting show up as Surfer Sting.
Oh, dude. Can you imagine if they did that? People would lose their minds.
I'm
But the thing is,
imagining it right
Darby would have to come out like that too, because they're like buddies now all of a sudden. Or I mean, since he's shown up. So,
Dude,
It's okay.
wouldn't that be amazing if Darby came out as Surfer Darby?
I'd love it.
Not Skater
Instead
Darby.
of on a skateboard on a surfboard,
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
surfing up.
Tell AEW to do it right now.
I will.
we
Maybe
will.
they'll save it for next year. So, Fuzzy, how was your week?
Thanks for asking. I thought you'd never ask.
I
My
did once
week,
already.
Jamez. What did we talk about? Okay, my week was great, guys. I got a couch, I got a steak, and I got it's got to be three things, right? Right. What was the other thing? Couch and a steak. I had this all planned out, guys. Like, come on now. We talked about this. Come on, help me out.
Yeah, we did.
Help me out.
Was it?
I don't know.
No.
No. I did the things. I did the things and the fuzzy stuffs. Okay, that's what we're gonna leave it at. Okay. I waited a while for a couple things, and I didn't wait for other things, but I did them. I got them
Are you
done.
for real?
And I wore a mask while I did it. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now that that's all done with and said, I just want to mention to the audience, if you felt any tension tonight, it's because
It's your fault.
It's not
The audience's fault.
you never James, we talked about this, man. You never blame the audience. This is a tried and tested truth here. And there's a lot of people out there that like to be like, the reason why this fucked up was because of you. And when they're pointing a finger out, when they're pointing one finger out, they're pointing three back at themselves. You know that?
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. We talked about that. And you can't blame your audience. It is my fault.
Oh.
So when I'm pointing my finger at me, three are pointing back out that way, which is out towards you. So take it for what it is worth. The NFL season is coming to an end. Oh, the tension that you're feeling
Is the NFL.
is the NFL coming to a close, and which means that our show's coming to a close. We're getting close to the end, and I just want to make sure that the last 5, 6, 20 episodes of this season go smoothly. That's where that's at. Is it going smoothly yet, guys? Do you think so?
Oh, maybe.
I mean,
I think it's going smooth.
we're 10 minutes in and we haven't even got into the sports yet, and that's what people
Yeah,
like.
we could probably hold that off a bit more.
Yeah. I could talk more about my figurines.
You could. You could. I think people like that. I think people are like, wow, there's a 30-plus-some-year-old person out there playing with some toys.
Yep. Well,
Just
Flip
joking,
Saunders
just
is the
joking,
same
I'm
age
just
as me.
I'm joking.
He's coaching the Wolves, playing with his toys, and I'm the same age as him, and I'm here playing with my toys.
And it's fine. Doesn't make anyone better than anyone else.
Ryan?
Nope.
You know?
Yep.
We had football.
There-
Yesterday.
There's championship
Football.
games.
There was championship games, NFC championship games, and AFC championship games. There was 2 games yesterday. There's no Monday Night Football game today. It really screwed me up. But we had Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Unfortunately, we have to tell Colin I do not want to give him the call. C-Dubs, you can. Collins Buffalo Bills lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs won 38-24. Colin, sorry you had to hear it from us, but your Bills are not going to the Super Bowl.
We're sorry.
Yeah,
It's fine.
what a
We'll be
game!
okay.
What a game, though. We
Was
thought
a good game.
we thought that we thought the Bills were just gonna win it because Mahomes got that concussion the week before.
Yeah.
But no, not at all. Not the case. Mahomes came out and showed his skills and showed how awesome he actually is.
Yeah.
And the Bills didn't really. I mean, they didn't seem like the Kansas City Chiefs. Their defense they're all sticky. They were so like I just kept on hearing the term sticky. They're sticky on their receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Bills just couldn't do it.
Yeah, and the Stephon Diggs was basically like silent most of this game because of how good Kansas City's defense was. I mean, there's your star player who's supposed to make the difference in moving you forward, and they were able to neutralize him, and that's what you have to do to beat a team like the Bills. So, and also they don't run the ball really, so when you have a sticky defense like that, it's hard for them to really keep up with a high-scoring, fast-paced defense or offense like Kansas City's is.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet that Kansas City's defense put in some extra time and extra effort due to Mahomes' injury the week before, knowing possibly just being in the worry of that the defense would have to show up, and they did. When they didn't fully have to, because Kansas City just killed it.
They all showed up.
They all showed up. Yep.
They all showed up. They ran a good team.
Mm-hmm. It started off looking all Bills. I mean, they scored the first 9 points, should have been 10, but they scored the first 9, and then Kansas City just was like, all right, we're gonna do what we do now. Score lots of points.
Yeah.
Kansas City going to the bowl
To the
to
bowl.
do their Super Bowling and defend the championships.
Yep. And then somebody that won his first ring when Mahomes was in kindergarten is going to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Green Bay Packers 31-26. That was a lot closer game. However, mismanagement by the coaches on what they should do on third down, fourth down, if they should go for it, and they took the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands and kicked a field goal.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. You need points now. Get them. You're right there.
Well, their thought was they'll get the easy points. I mean, okay, so they were at what? They were on fourth down and 3?
Something like that. They're really close.
And they weren't in the red zone, or were they in the red zone? They were. They were in the red zone. The fourth down, right? So they just had 3 plays where they tried to throw it in and couldn't get it in. So then they're like, well, we can't get the fourth play since we tried 3 times already. Let's kick the field goal. Let's get the points, and then have our defense take care of it and get the ball back so we can score the touchdown that we need.
The problem with that, though,
allow defense to win. Defense wins champions.
My thought. So if you believe in your defense so much, if you give up, because see, a field goal doesn't really do anything for them there. They still need the touchdown to tie the game with the 2-point conversion. If they say don't kick the field goal there, and they go for the touchdown, they don't get it. Well, then the other team is starting on the 3-yard line. If you trust your defense, then you can definitely get them to punt on that. On that 3 and out, you can really try to get one there easily. but they didn't, and they gave them an easy opportunity to just go down the field, got a couple first downs, game over. That was it.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because it didn't matter they kicked the field goal. They still would have had to score a touchdown. They couldn't have kicked another field goal, so what's the point of kicking a field goal?
That makes more sense when you put in all the terms of where the ball would be at the end. Because when people kept on saying, "Well, you have to get the touchdown anyway," I didn't get that. I did not make any sense because you have to get the touchdown, but you also have to get the 3 points or the 2-point conversion. So why not get the 3 points now and then have your defense stop them? Well, because if fourth down they didn't make it, they would be at that end of the field already without having to do a kickoff to get to that end of the field. And with the kickoff, it could have actually been worse than 20 yards out. Nobody mentioned to me that, well, if they don't get that touchdown on that fourth down, that's where they're going to be anyway if you do the kickoff.
If not better.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. You need to think about everyone talking about needs to think about it before they say their opinions, because
people need
we got the hot takes that'll make your opinions better.
People need to spell it out all the way too.
Well, then
out what all the terms
here's
are.
the silly thing. If you do have to get a field goal, say you do have to get a field goal and a touchdown, you still go for the touchdown because you can easily get a field goal from only going like halfway down the field.
True.
Yeah.
That as well.
Then you can kick another field goal on the next try. If again you trust your defense to stop them and get you the ball back, you can kick a field goal from a farther distance. If you have to score a touchdown, you have to go all the way to the end of the field and get in the end zone again.
It's like you're already at that
You're
end.
already there.
You're already there.
There.
That makes
Get the
more
point.
sense. That makes sense.
Try. At least go for it. You have to or you don't win.
So
3 points means nothing.
So this is stuff that Tom Brady does. This is stuff. This is the type of stuff that either Tom Brady does or his coaches are doing. But I believe it's actually Tom Brady and not the coaches actually coaching him, because the coach said in the last game that he just takes a back seat and lets Tom Brady coach the whole time. Which begs to differ. Why do you even have a coach if you can have a player coach? But Tom Brady does stuff like that. He did something that I didn't understand one bit. Was that game? Wait a minute. Where it was that game. They took a penalty because they knew that they were going to they were going to waste time.
Oh, that was the
Was that the
Packers took the penalty.
Was that the Packers that took the penalty?
Yeah. But see, that was them making up, doing a good making a good coaching choice after having made an awful coaching choice to get those 3 points just before it. But he's referring to
explain what I'm saying here.
They only had 3 timeouts left, and it was third down on the 1 yard line, or second down the 1 yard line. Well, they're gonna get that first down, and you have to use your 3 timeouts. You don't want to use 1 on second down and then 2 on the first down after they convert, and then 3 on the second down. You want to use them on first, second, and third down. So they just took a penalty, gave them a first down, and then tried to do the first, second, third down timeouts. But Tampa Bay was able to go down the field and didn't matter.
Mr. Lance, we are sorry that we lost you on that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll start talking about our lives again here very soon. Yeah, so that was weird. I thought that was really strange that they did that, but that didn't make sense. But yeah, okay, so back to the Tom Brady thing. Is he the GOAT? Is he the best ever GOAT? Say everybody know what the GOAT means. What GOAT means? Do you guys understand?
It means basically like Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Wait.
I can easily say you could argue that he would be the GOAT and no one gonna get you that much pushback. There's gonna be some, but he's got all the stats to prove it. He's got all the Super Bowl championships. He's got all the AFC championships. He's got all the
How
AFC North championships or AFC East, whatever.
the joke that I keep on hearing, I think is kind of funny, is Brady now has more has one NFC championship, and so does
Rodgers.
And Rodgers has been in the NFC how long? And Brady's only been in the NFC for 1 year.
He did it.
Yeah.
Dude,
The GOAT argument against him and Rodgers has definitely died down.
yeah.
That argument's not really there anymore for Rodgers.
Yeah, so Brady here, how many Super Bowls does he have now?
This is gonna be his 10th
This will be his 10th.
Super Bowl appearance.
And he in the first year of moving from one team to another, he in a different conference, he wins the Super Bowl. It's just insane.
He's LeBron James.
He's the Michael Jordan.
He's basically almost as cool to be within the realm of possibly being awesome like Bo Jackson. Maybe. Yeah, he's definitely in the realm of like we can start having that discussion now, I guess.
Mm-hmm. God, it's crazy. I can't believe that he's been winning Super Bowls since Patrick Mahomes been in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Well, no matter who would have won that game, it would have been the same situation. Even if the Bills quarterback would have won, he was also in kindergarten the year that Brady won his first ring. So no matter who won that game, that was going to be what people talked about.
So that's okay. So who do you guys have? Do you Kansas City or on not on betting terms, but on what you would like to see, like on personal terms? Would you like to see Kansas City or would you like to see Tampa Bay? Because they're both great stories. No matter, and take away the personalities of, well, just take away Tom Brady's personality. Because he seems like an asshole. Like, or is he? Do you guys know him? Because he comes off as a prick, but he might not be. He might be like me, where everybody's like, "You're just fucking crabby all the time, Fuzzy. Look at how crabby and angry you are." And I'm like, I'm not at all. What are you guys talking about? Maybe, everybody's like, "Oh, Tom Brady looks like a prick. He looks like a fucking asshole." Is he? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's the nicest guy in the world. Maybe that's why he has that supermodel wife. Coolest guy in the world, right?
Probably not though.
Well, so set aside his personality.
I'm still KC.
Yeah.
I like the young team mentality type thing. They're all still a bunch of young guys who are defending their championship from the year before.
True.
Mahomes, the big paid quarterback who can back it up. Like the story, oh, you pay a guy and he stops performing. Like, that's kind of true. It just seems to work out that way. And it's like he got one of the largest contracts ever and he just went to the Super Bowl again. Like,
dude,
there you go. That's what you should do.
He has heart, man. That Mahomes, he has some heart. He has some legs.
And I love Andy Reid. I just love Andy Reid, the coach.
He used to be the Packers coach, right?
No, that's Mike Holmgren.
They look the same.
They do look similar, and they're jolly fellows.
Jolly fellows. Good way to put that. Jolly like Santa Claus. Did you get that, Jameis? Jolly?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I stopped believing.
Good. Because you shouldn't believe in much. The as much as we harp on the NFL about how they don't do things correctly, like with COVIDs and the responses to, certain things happening in their fields, like, Colin Kaepernick trying to bring attention to the police brutality that's been going on in America to people of color by just kneeling. Even though the NFL hasn't been doing well in any of those situations, and we've been making fun of them until, or whatever, they are trying more and more recently. I noticed that the last games, everybody behind on their helmet, they had a name. Notice people like had George Floyd on their name, like on their helmet, or other people's names. And then like right on the goalpost, I saw it said like end racism, and just different things like the NBA has been doing since the George Floyd killing, and it's neat. And so you gotta, not neat, but it's good. So you gotta recognize when NFL's trying, right?
Yeah.
And so they've been doing a tweeting campaign, bringing up people's names and then talking about their story and stuff like that. So good on the NFL for finally starting to step up and do some
Good.
more justice to what's been going on.
Good on them. Just get Colin a job now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in football mode, isn't he?
Yep.
And this isn't that many years ago that he kneeled, is it? It's not like it was like 20 years ago. It was just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Give him a job.
Yeah, get him a job.
Give him a job.
Fucking Vikings. Get rid of Kirk.
Yep. Keep Kirk on as like a blocker.
Have him be the long snapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that sounds good, because then he can keep making us that really awesome cereal.
Mm-hmm.
So with the end of the NFL, we got the Pro Bowl next week, and then the Super Bowl the week after that.
Yeah.
Yes, Pro Bowl celebration next week.
And no actual Pro Bowl, just a celebration.
What is that going to entail?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Maybe it's like a Zoom thing, or it's on Animal Crossing again, like the
I hope
draft
it's on
one.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, remember when that was like, I was so enthralled by that. I was just like, man, this is the coolest thing. Like, it's very innovative, The Animal Crossing just came out, and they announced that they're gonna have the draft through it, and I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. So what I'm trying to get to is there are rumors that are abound now that the seasons are ending, and one of the big rumors is that what's going to happen to Aaron Rodgers. He's most likely going to go to the LA Rams, is the closest rumor. How do you think?
So?
Yeah, he sounded pretty disgruntled at the end of his press conference after the game, and basically was like, we got to see, a lot of people's careers are up in the air after this, including myself.
He said
and
that?
it's like, and it's like, you're under contract for 3 more years. What do you mean your career's up in the air?
Is his contract gonna not be up in 3 years?
God,
He could force a trade. I mean, he's Rodgers. He could just be like, I'll retire.
that would have been so frustrating. That season for him would have been like, because he was like finally like getting in the groove. Everybody was talking about how happy Rodgers looks on the field, and he's like really feeling it, and he's got the football legs behind him, and people are like,
then his coach doesn't let him throw a touchdown on 4th down. Kicks a field goal.
Holy crap! I didn't even think of that part.
Yeah.
Him and his coach have been at odds. Oh my God. And that is what ended it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Man, what are we going to even talk about when NFL's
They're-
gone?
It's like they didn't even
The
have a chance to
drama.
say goodbye after that.
The drama, I tell you.
Oh.
Some other drama that's happening is there for the NFL's tailgating Super Bowl LV party. They announced on Monday that today that Miley Cyrus will be headlining the tailgating event before the Super Bowl.
Nice.
It's going to be all, I think it's like all the attendees are vaccinated healthcare workers.
Oh, awesome. Well, that's cool. Oh, man, that Miley Cyrus Instagram ad for this is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
I love her. I don't know what you guys think about Miley, but I love her. I think she's pretty cool.
controversial, but I think she's cool.
Yeah.
She's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
I think she's great.
So that'll be
Yeah.
fun. That'll be interesting to see what she ends up doing.
We would love
Yep.
to have her on the show sometime.
Yeah, Miley.
If you're
Yeah,
listening, Miley.
Miss Cyrus, if you want to join us anytime, that'd be awesome. We would really dig it. Let's see if this works.
No.
Yeah. Baseball time.
Yay!
Oh, so it plays,
Baseball.
now we know it plays twice if you don't push pause.
J-ball.
So Major League Baseball is getting closer and closer as the days progress.
Mhm.
Any new news on the MLB, guys? Anything, guys here?
Twins got a pitcher.
Not a belly
From,
itcher.
What? Really?
Yeah, yeah, we got a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
Who's our new pitcher? Who's the new
Is
Trevor
a-
May?
Is from New York Yankees. His name is Hap.
Hap.
Hap Hapkins.
Hap Hapkins? Is Hap the Haps? Is that what they're saying? Is that the joke
Happening.
already?
They call him.
Happenin'
They call him Happenin' Hap.
Happening Hap from New York.
Happenin' Hap from New York.
Is he a gangster or something? Like that sounds like a gangster nickname, like a mafia guy. Happening Haps. Oh, there's Happening Haps over there. Go take care of Charlie, man.
Go pitch the
Whoa.
ball at him.
Oh, Happening Haps.
Go
Is he a
pitch the ball
relieving?
at 'em.
Is he a reliever pitcher, like starting pitcher, dugout pitcher?
He's gonna do whatever we tell him to do. He works for us now.
Oh yeah, that's why we just have a bunch of utility players. He'll be playing in the outfield
Pretty much.
as soon as you know it.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. I believe players are gonna report to spring training in I forget when that's happening. Maybe a week after the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's a guess.
Any other
But it's a really good guess.
any other Twins news?
Twins still rule.
Yeah.
They do. Bomba Squad for life.
The caravan
Although-
would have been happening about right now.
Yep.
I got one. We're getting closer and closer to signing a cruise.
Is this
Yeah, because
What your sources tell you?
well, I'm just inferring from that the Major League Baseball decided they're rejecting the proposal for a universal DH throughout the league, so he has less options. To leave.
I
That's
get you.
good. That's
You
a
know.
good take.
I get you.
I know that we
Smart.
talked about that earlier in the season about the universal DH proposal. Did they finally reject it?
They just rejected
They
it,
just
but
rejected
they
it?
still
'Cause I know
nothing's
that they've been talking
official. This is just the proposal's been rejected by the Players Association, but they could still try and fight for something like one now or the other.
Mhm.
But
And
it sounds like they're just not going to go for it.
and
So they might still go for the playoffs, but they're probably just going to give up on DH.
And Major League Baseball wants to have it universal, but the Players Association's like, no.
No.
Wow,
Really?
the players don't want it. That's weird. That's weird to me.
No.
What do you guys want it or a universal DH or not?
I think I support the idea.
Yeah, I'm for universal DH just because I don't like watching pitchers bat.
Yeah. I see. For me, I like it. I like it. I like not having a universal DH, because it makes the difference between the two
The two leagues.
the two
right?
leagues. It's like, why do you have two leagues if they're exactly the same? Why aren't they just in the same league, like the NFL league? They just have different conferences, all the same rules. But with the World Series, it's like, okay, you guys got your set of rules, we got our set of rules. They're really close to the same. And the basic principle of baseball is here. So we will work together and play with each other's rules. And then which in my mind would allow it for easier for other leagues from the world to be able to be incorporated into the World Series. So like if you want to start incorporating the Korean Baseball League, well, those are your guys' rules. Well, okay, bring us your best team and we will play with your rules and you will also play with our rules. And then we'll see who's the best that way. And that's the way I look at the different leagues, having a designated DH or not. It opens it up for other leagues to be able to come in and play the World Series if they want.
Interesting.
If they want to do that, that's my thoughts. And I think they should. I think that we should have our best baseball team play the best Korean team and the best Japan team and the best Mexico team.
All of them.
Why not have a real World Series?
Yeah, not this fake World Series.
I mean, I suppose that's what they do in the Olympics, but I don't know.
I'm wondering if they've ever had a baseball game of like American League team versus National League team, and in the same game have one team using a DH and the other team not.
Yeah,
In the same game. Do you think that it would happen?
it could. I mean, why not? Anything can happen in real life. Did you just fart? I think he just passed gas over there. I've been telling James he needs to fill up his car with his gas. But where's my
No, this is my social distance diet.
making sure whoa, what's happening with the notes here? Making sure that people stay 6 feet away from you. We unfortunately have had a couple people pass away in Major League Baseball over this last week. Hank Aaron passed away, who, basically wrote the history books.
Yeah. He rewrote the history books with beating Babe Ruth's the home run record.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it with such, humility and he wasn't like, yeah, I did it. Woohoo! He knew what he'd done. He did it with honor. It was a beautiful thing.
During a time that, people of color were still not accepted that much, in sports or in life in general.
Yep.
But yeah, so he passed away at what, late 90s, I think he was, right? So long life, awesome guy. Yeah, he passed away, and then
Don Sutton.
Don Sutton passed away as well. So yeah, it's been trying times. But at least these guys were able to live a, long life, and were able to see and be part of a lot of things. The NBA and the National Basketball Players Association are discussing the possibility of holding an all-star game in early March, with the Atlanta emerging as the likely site, sources told ESPN. What do you guys think? So, like, the NBA All-Star Game's supposed to be in February, usually. But because of COVID reasons, the whole season lineup has changed, and the mid-season break is set for March 5th through the 10th, so it would be perfect timing.
Well, ideally, pushing it out further is better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, a little longer time for people to get vaccines, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a good idea that they still, because that's unlike a lot of sports with the All-Star game where it's not that big of a deal. People love the NBA All-Star game.
Yes.
It's beloved. And so I think it's good to keep that going.
I mean, I know. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. That brings in a lot more question, though, of like one person from all, 7 different states.
Well, you'd hope that they'd do something like have vaccinated people only come.
Yeah.
Something special, but Oregon.
I really do think that the NBA, how they did the bubble last season, it's stupid that they're not doing bubble situations now, but they still have time to get into bubbles. Is that they'll do their due diligence to make sure that everybody's safe and not sick when they go there. However, it brings but at the same time, it brings up something that we didn't talk about in the football section. If I can bring it back to that a little bit. With the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to the Super Bowl, that means that they are making history by being the first team to play the Super Bowl in their home city, which is in Tampa Bay this year in Florida. And I know that they're going to scale down the celebrations, and they're having the Miley Cyrus Zoom tailgate or TikTok tailgate thing or whatever, but it's still it's in Florida. It's still going to
Florida doesn't have that much for any kind of regulation or
they don't care. They don't care at all
right now.
Not at all. And they're not going to do it for the Super Bowl or for the I suppose it's Atlanta's in Georgia, but it's the same type of deal. It's an event that's not just 2 teams from 2 cities getting together. Those are both events of all the states coming and coming together.
Mm-hmm.
And oh boy, that's about all I can say is. Oh.
At this point in the season, they'll either work or they'll cancel it.
Yeah.
They'll either have figured out their shit, bubbled up, or they will just be like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
It's like, oh man, just like Kylie Irving mentioned, if we have to bubble up and we can't see our families for 3 months because it's that dangerous, should we be doing it?
No.
But good old Florida making all this fucking tax revenue, right? Like, I'm sure. Disclaimer, I don't know any of the things that I'm going to say right now. Can you imagine all the money that Florida's making off all these events that they're having with not being locked up like all the other states and not caring? They're just like, oh, you can have all of your events here. Give us our tax money. Give us like all these people, like right?
No,
we love your super spreader money.
Isn't Florida one of the states though that doesn't do big tax things?
Honestly, you might
So
be
they're
right.
probably actually missing out on a whole bunch of money by doing it in Florida. Like the state's actually missing out on an opportunity that could have made
I don't
even
know.
more money.
And that's why I had the disclaimer. I have no idea what I was just about to say. But man,
I do know
can you
everyone's going
imagine
who
all
is
the
going
money-
on vacations going to Florida.
Yeah. What?
Everyone who's going on vacations going to Florida, so they're making all that money. That's for sure.
Yeah. I
Stop
mean,
doing that if you're doing that. Stop it.
yeah.
Please stop.
Just please stop. Like I said, all I can. Oh, wait a minute.
Update.
Oh, we got a Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, gotta pause it. We got a Carl Anthony Towns update.
You got to pause it or else it plays twice.
Yeah, you gotta pause it, otherwise it plays twice. We got a Carl Anthony Towns update. He's sick still with COVID, but we got an update. He's not too sick to forget about his girlfriend.
To remember.
He's not too sick to forget about his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful guy.
He remembered to take care of her, even though he can't be there for her. And she got him, or he got her a sweatshirt that she wanted. And she went on the internet and was like, "Oh, I have the sweetest boyfriend sending me things."
Hold on. You're not giving this story justice, C-Dubs. We have a clip. We have that clip.
Oh, we do?
We have that clip. Okay. Ready?
Let's hear
Okay,
it.
I'll play it. This is from Carl Anthony Towns' girlfriend. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I have the sweetest boyfriend, she wrote, sending me things. Oh, I shouldn't say she wrote. This is a recording, okay? This is recording, guys. I have the sweetest boyfriend sending me things even when he's sick. Carl is the sweetest boyfriend. Really just sent her some. Well, no, what? That's somebody else.
No, that's another person.
Okay.
That sounded
yeah,
like a
no.
dramatization.
It is. Yeah. Pre-recorded too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty neat story coming out of the Towns camp that he's been sending his girlfriend hoodies and jeans and and necklaces and stuff. Is this the story that popped up when I asked you? I wonder if Carl's feeling any better, if there's any updates. Because the other day we were just hanging out, and I'm just out of nowhere. I'm just like, I wonder how Carl's doing.
We hope he's doing good.
And
Yes, this
I
is
guess-
exactly what came up.
I guess he's doing all right. He's he's sick, but he's sending his girlfriend love letters. Which
He's
is-
got to
which is cute.
quarantine and do that online shopping.
Which
Take
is
care of his
cute.
people.
He's like, oh, I seen the sweater that reminded me of you, baby. What a cutie. He's a cutie. He's got a soft heart. We already knew that about Carl. But it's good to have reaffirmation. Because we want him to feel better. Oh! We got Glen Down the Block news, guys.
Oh boy.
Glen Down
Yeah,
the
he's
Block.
just down the block.
Yeah. Gotta push pause, otherwise we'll play
Yeah,
twice.
or else plays twice.
Okay. So, Glen Down the Block news. Glenn Taylor, I have a pre-recorded clip from Glenn Taylor about the Twins, no, the Timberwolves. Everybody's been wondering if he's going to get rid of Ryan Saunders, the head coach of the Timberwolves, because they are not doing well. They are currently 4-11, guys. 4-11. And this is what Glen Down the Block has to say, dramatization. I haven't even talked to basketball president Rosas about that. He hasn't brought it up, but you're asking me, and it's probably hard to tell a guy that you aren't doing the job when your best guy isn't playing. I
He's
can't.
got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then somebody asked about what about Cheryl Reeves? You know, the Lynx coach that has won championships, and he says, "I kid her about that, but I'm not making any changes. I'm talking to Cheryl, and we're trying to put a real good team together for the Lynx right now. She's planning on coaching them, but she's an interesting person, isn't she?" That was Glenn Taylor, dramatization. Did you guys?
Can we trade Glenn Taylor?
Well,
Yeah, can we trade it?
he is from Mankato, so do you guys like that dramatization? Should I keep?
I did.
That sounded like an old guy, right?
Sounded like Max Headroom and Glenn Taylor combined.
I don't really know what Glenn Taylor sounds like, so that was just
That's perfect.
pulling from the ethos there.
Yeah.
That's what the actors say. You pull from the ethos, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all jokes aside, that's kind of nice for Saunders that Glenn, in his old age, understands that they don't have their full team yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been saying, he's been probably listening to our podcast. We're like, don't get rid of Saunders yet. Yeah, hey Glenn down the block. If you did not like my dramatization, I apologize. But I need some more material to work with. So please send me a voicemail, and we will get you live on air.
And a T-shirt.
Totally set up.
And we'll get you a T-shirt. Yeah, that'd be great. So like I said, the Timberwolves are 4-11. They're still currently not the worst team in the NBA. The Pistons are 3-13. So that's awesome.
Go Pistons.
C-Dubs' Lakers and C-Dubs' Clippers are the best teams in the NBA at 13-4.
Yep. And Lakers are on 9-0 on the road.
Holy shit, really?
Man.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
How is one team allowed to be that good?
LeBron James.
How is one man allowed to be that good?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Amazing.
He's a phenom. He is a phenom. The Atlanta Dream are close to being sold by Kelly Loeffler, the stupid senator. She was senator?
Yeah, she was a senator.
Yes. Lost her seat.
She lost her seat, so ex-senator.
And hopefully she could get convicted on like insider trading tips. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so the Atlanta Dream, luckily, the ladies are doing what they need to do. They're getting rid of that lady.
Yeah, the company that owns it, she owns 49%, and the company that owns the other 51 is like, all right, she's ruined this franchise. We're getting rid of this, and she can't do anything about it. And she's kind of like, yeah, it's probably better for me that I lose the $10 million than fight this. So she's just going along with it.
The USA women's national team was announced for the camp, for the 2021 camp roster. We have 2 ladies from the Lynx on it, and also our Lynx coach Reeves is going to be on it as well. Collier, Nafasa Collier, and Sylvia Fowles will join the likes of Brittany Griner, Aja Wilson, Jewel Lloyd, and others in Columbia, South Carolina, as they prepare for the Tokyo Olympics in July. Now, that's awesome.
Yeah,
we have some ladies. Now, do we have updates on the Olympics? I remember last year the Tokyo canceled or postponed the Olympics because of COVID, and does that the next summer is coming up already? I guess.
Yeah.
Are they? Do you guys have any updates on that?
We'll have to do a deep dive.
We're gonna do.
We're gonna do a deep dive on that for next week.
Okay, deep dive next week. On to the NHL. The Wild are now 4-2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're doing great. They're 4-2 on the season, and the new guy again is still the team leader in points. He's killing it. If he's not scoring points, he's getting assists. He is really, 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 really good, and it is fantastic. He's finally here.
Was that Cap guy that we were waiting on for a long time?
Yeah,
Kaprizov.
Capriza. I always forget
Yeah.
how it's pronounced,
Krill.
but we'll figure it out.
Oh,
Because thrill to krill is for real.
so the Twins are taking a thing from the Wild. The Cap Hap. They better have some Cap Hap type of advertising.
We got a Kep already.
And then Rubio, waiting
Yeah.
on Rubio. I don't know.
And the cat.
So that means that the Wild are 6-4. No, 4-2.
Yes.
The Golden Knights are right above them and 5-1. They've been fun games. A lot of the games they fall behind and then they come back and beat people in overtime. They unfortunately just lost a game where they were ahead, and that's kind of they need to work on that. They need to get ahead right away and keep the score ahead, and then not worry. But
Well, you gotta worry about a 2-0 lead.
yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. The 2-0 lead is one of the most dangerous scores in hockey.
Yeah, never.
What do you know
trust the
about
2-0
cricket? What do you know about cricket, James?
lead. Bruh, watch some cricket.
Do you?
Yeah, they gotta hit the pitch, protect the wickets.
The bowl.
Yeah.
Protect the bowl. Protect the wickets from the bowls.
Yeah, you don't want them to be able to hit the wickets.
No.
So that's why they bat at them.
Yep. And then they get a boundary, and a boundary could be either 4 or 6.
Mhm.
And then when they
But if someone catches their hit, they're out.
it's a wicket. Mm-hmm. And if
Oh,
they-
that counts for a wicket? Is an out?
That's a
Yep.
wicket. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotcha.
A wicket and an out are the same thing, even though a wicket is also a physical object.
Yeah, see, I just counted as the physical object.
So
Yeah.
England and Sri Lanka have been going at it, and England won by 6 wickets. The test 2 of 2. England wins 2 of 0. Day 4, session 3. In the first, Sri Lanka had 381, England 344, and then the second, Sri Lanka only had 126 to England's 164 to 4. Target 164.
Yeah, so they got 10 wickets in England got 10 wickets and Sri Lanka only got 126 runs in that whole outing. That's amazing. That's a really good outing by England.
It only lasted 4 days too. Didn't even go in the
Yeah,
fifth.
and that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
you usually don't get wickets that fast, do you?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It takes days to get wickets.
So I have been watching a lot of cricket lately, and I'm thinking of getting Willow TV, which is a $60 subscription for the year to watch any cricket matches that I want. So James, if you
On demand too.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, all of it. So James, if you want to catch up on your cricket, let me know and we'll watch some games together. I might just do that tonight. Please. Right after the game. Right after the game.
Yeah,
right
dude.
after the show.
Right after the game, the big game. We'll watch some cricket.
I wish we need. Okay, so back
Yeah.
up a sec. If you guys have not purchased a T-shirt or anything yet, please go to FuzzTalkShop.com and buy yourself a T-shirt. That would be awesome. I know the website is kind of loading a little strangely, so if you're having problems getting the exact T-shirt that you want, just send me a message. I will get it for you. But yeah, all of our we don't sell ads or anything like that, and we don't want to sell third-party ads. And so the only way that we can make money off of doing this is by selling merchandise. And if you don't buy any merchandise, that's fine too. We don't care. But I just need to put that out there that it does exist. The stuff does exist. And season 4 is coming up. So new merchandise is coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
I might take old merch off. I might take old merch off, so you might not have access to the merchandise that's available right now either. And with season 4 coming up, there's going to be upgrades, and one of the upgrades that I would like to do, guys, just to throw it out there so we can remember, is have a soundbite for each section of
I love that.
each topic, so we know when we're going to the next topic. And maybe the wrestling one would be like a ding ding ding, like a
The bell.
like a bell or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're into wrestling mode now.
Wrestling.
Some more cross promotions have happened between AEW and Impact. Private Party showed up on Impact. Which is a Private Party is a AEW tag team that is being managed by Matt Hardy. I can't remember what his full title is.
Big Money Matt.
Big Money Matt Hardy. Big Money Matt. He's teaching the Private Party the ropes, if you will, as on how to be a tag team, because Big Money Matt, he was in a successful tag team all those years, and he brought him over to Impact to show. Don Callis actually brought them over to Impact to show his own wrestling promotion, what a good wrestling promotion does. And you would think that, like last time with Omega going to Impact to show them what's up, you wouldn't think that Impact would allow their tag team to get beaten by a outside promotion.
But guess what?
Wrong. Once again, they let Private Party beat their top dogs.
And not only that, they beat them, and they are the number 1 contenders for the Impact Tag Team Championship.
So they
can
win an AEW tag team could win the Impact Tag Team's championship. It'd be like,
I bet they gonna.
amazing.
That would be like the Canadian football team coming down and winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's amazing.
So that'll be fun to watch. We got some upcoming matches: Hangman Page versus Ryan Nemeth.
Ryan Nemeth is that's, I believe, that's someone's brother. I can't remember who it is though. It's someone from WWE's brother.
Okay.
Yep. That's gonna be his premiere.
Chris Jericho and MJF versus the Varsity Blondes. Who won the tag team match between Chris Jericho and the Elite, or
the Inner Circle?
Inner Circle, yeah.
Chris Jericho and MJF, which is probably why they're wrestling as a tag team, because they get to try and compete for the titles now in the future.
They did win, didn't they?
Yeah, they won with MJF rolling up. I don't remember who it was, but he rolled up someone and held their tights, which is a classic heel move. So they're probably going to not be too happy that that's how they won.
Dr. Britt Baker versus Shauna. It'll be the first time to see Dr. Britt Baker in a while. It'll be fun. Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston. I'm guessing this is when we'll see Lance Archer's new transformation from his cutting off his mohawk.
Something.
Right?
Something.
Because a little while ago we saw on his Twitter or on Instagram that he cut off his mohawk, and he hasn't showed that off yet.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of hair still, but
I don't think that. I think I still think it's been pre-recorded. I think we still are. I don't think we caught up yet.
That could be true.
Dax Hardwood versus Jungle Boy. Cash Wheeler and Tully Blanchard will be handcuffed to Luchasaurus to prevent outside interference. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that just got announced.
Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy is an interesting dude, man. So I watched the David Arquette, You Can't Kill David Arquette movie just recently, the documentary about how he has been pretty much shamed in Hollywood since he went on the WWE program and won the WWE belt years back.
WCW.
Or WCW belt years back. Yeah, sorry. And ever since he did that, Hollywood thought that David Arquette's crazy, and they never give him any roles anymore. And also Scream kind of typecast him as a doofy guy, pun intended. So I watched that movie, and holy shit, he wants to get back into wrestling, and like this was, and it goes into depth of how he actually is into wrestling. That he actually has been doing backyard wrestling and working the ropes, and that he actually cares about it, unlike people thinking that he didn't care about it. And one of his great friends was with him in these backyard wrestling moments a lot, and that was Luke Perry, who happens to be Jungle Boy's father.
Oh.
The late Luke Perry.
The late Luke Perry, yes. Unfortunately, he had passed away. Which in the movie they talk about how that affected David Arquette as well. But with that information, I almost am starting to think that we might see a David Arquette in AEW at some point. You know, if
Possible.
If Jungle Boy
You
wants
should do
to
it. David, if you're listening, you should do that.
Mm-hmm. I support you,
We'll
dude.
sign you.
I definitely support you. It's a great movie, too. I absolutely recommend it to anybody that knows who David Arquette might be and might be wondering what he's been up to. Check it out. You can't kill David Arquette. Not
Can't do it.
Not endorsed. No endorsements here. AEW World Tag Team Champion, the Young Bucks, and Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers versus the Dark Order. So another cross promotions coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. High flying action.
Wait, so that's
shit. That'll be good.
two different tag team champion teams going together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So unlike these other promotions, this is cross promotion teaming up. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It is interesting though, because there is some kind of heat between the two, because in the previous episode they've hinted that maybe the Young Bucks hurt Don Callis, so there might be something going on between them. We'll find out.
And Don Callis is the Good Brothers kind of manager, or he's like the Impact manager, basically. He's the guy from Impact. Cody Rhodes will respond to recent comments from NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna have Shaquille on, fucking bring David. You know?
Yeah.
Sting and the TNT champion Darby Allin will discuss their Revolution street fight against Brian Cage and Ricky Starks.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
And then John Moxley will discuss his Beach Break 6-man match with Pac and Rey Fenix versus AEW World Champion Kenny Omega and Impact World Tag Team Champion The Good Brothers. The Good Brothers again. Wow, they're having a lot of action in AEW programming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
they're the Bullet Club boys, you know.
True. So yeah, lots of action coming up in the AEW and Impact world. Beach Break, is that a Dynamite? Is that a Dynamite?
Yes, it's
title?
a Dynamite. It's not a pay-per-view.
Okay. And you were saying that you're hoping that, was that earlier in this episode, or was that side talk, that you'd like to have Sting show up at Beach Break in a Hawaiian shirt?
Oh, that was earlier in this one.
That was once mentioned long ago.
Man, we're doing too many 5-hour episodes, dudes.
That's it.
A little bit had to do with it. These guys kind of feeling their oats a little bit.
A little bit.
We are at Fuzzy Memory Trivia, guys.
Fuzzy memory trivia.
As everybody remembers, we are tied at 3 versus 3. 4. C-Dubs has 4 and J-Mez has 3. 4. It's tied. The score is tied 4-4.
We know.
The score is tied 4-4, guys. I hope you guys are ready for all the action in Fuzzy Memory Trivia.
Ready.
I gotta
High flying action.
I gotta find my notes, boys.
Yeah, Benny.
Boy. This one's gonna be in my face. And it's gonna be so quick. I'm gonna be like, whoa. Whoa, here's the question. Whoa, dodge it. Whoa, dodge it. And then it's gonna hit me anyway.
This is gonna be a buzz in. What was Tony Gwynn's highest batting average for a season?
Buzz.
J-Mez.
324.
Incorrect. C-Dubs.
318.
Incorrect. 394.
Wow. Wow, that's really damn.
What team hired Pat Schumer as their head coach?
Buzz.
C-Dubs.
The New York Giants.
Correct. 1 point. 5-4. Which player did the New York Islanders trade for Thomas Vank in 2013? Buzz. Matt Molson. NBA superstar Dwayne Wade attended which college?
Buzz.
J-Mez?
Duke.
Incorrect. C-Dubs for the steal.
UConn?
Incorrect. Marquette University. Which player won the most FedEx Air QB of the Week awards during the 2011 NFL season?
Buzz.
C-Dubs.
Adrian Peters.
Incorrect.
Buzz.
J-Mez?
Brett Favre.
Incorrect. FedEx Air QB of the Week awards.
Wasn't listening.
Aaron Rodgers. What team initially drafted Chauncey Billups?
Buzz.
C-Dubs.
The Wolves.
Incorrect. J-Mez?
The Pacers.
Incorrect. Boston Celtics. What is Michael Jordan's middle name?
Buzz.
J-Mez?
It's Matthew.
Incorrect.
Crawford.
Incorrect. Jeffrey.
Oh.
Okay, that ends Fuzzy Memory Trivia. 5-4. C-Dubs is ahead. Woo. Remember those scores so we can keep track. That brings us to the end of our episode 21 of season 3.
Another 5-hour episode. Very good, guys.
God, yeah, that went fast.
Time to tuck in about soon here now.
Yeah.
Token?
I'm gonna probably
Tuck
play
in.
some video games.
Jeez, come on, man. Video games are cool.
Time to tuck in. Yeah, that's correct. I'm gonna go play some video games. If you're listening live, go to twitch.tv/afuzzyworld and you can watch me play video games. That's another thing that we have going on in a Fuzzy World. FuzzJockRadio Productions is me playing video games. I will be updating the website once GoDaddy allows me to edit things again. And FuzzJockRadio Productions is going to start incorporating more and more things that I and other friends do via the internet stuff. So expect more content to come your way. That's basically what I'm saying. that's what I'm gonna end up doing these next couple weeks. Next week, guys, is working on stuff like that. And when I go out and about to go get groceries, I'm gonna wear a mask, and I'd like to say to everybody else to make sure to wear a mask as well.
Please.
Jamez, you got anything?
Hi.
Anything else you would like to talk about? Anything you would like to say? The two pieces of sense that you'd like to leave on the table?
Nah, I'm just gonna keep my eye on the world. Got my eye on you.
You got your eye on us?
Just quit. Yeah, quit acting a fool, world. Got my eye on you.
Like a 1984 type of eye, like a George Orwell, like Orwellian type of eye, or like
No.
like a omniscient, like
like
eye,
like
a Santa Claus,
like a bat.
type of eye,
Like a bat
Like
with echolocation. Like I'm
Echolo-
blind.
oh,
Echolocation eye.
like a dolphin.
Basically.
Okay. I see where you're going with that. C-dubs, what do you got going on? You got anything else you'd like to talk about? Pennies on the dollar of the information that you would like to speak of? Anything else?
I'm missing baseball, so I'm gonna watch more cricket.
I like that idea. I really
Yeah,
do.
and then I'm gonna just want to watch cricket.
I really do. You're gonna watch cricket while I play Sim Cities?
It's all about
Yeah.
cricket now.
How boring! What a boring thing to do. Watch me play video games while you watch cricket.
Come on, man.
Exciting, riveting.
You better have some crackers and cheese with that. 'Cause that sounds.
Yeah.
I don't. You guys gonna ask me?
Oh yeah. Hey Fuzz. You said what you were gonna do already though.
Hey, I thought of something else I wanted to talk about.
Oh. Anything else you want to talk about?
I am going to try my hardest, guys. Now, bear with me here. I'm going to try my hardest for in the future not to be crabby.
Homestar Runner, you just won the sports. How you did that?
Well, we just bought our A game, you know. Everybody stepped it up out there. I think we stayed within ourselves and decided that it would be a good strategy to try and score more points than our opponents within the allotted time.
FuzzJockRadio.